Hello, friends. Hi. Long time no talk. I don't think it's been very long for you, but it's been a very long time for me. And I am here today with, oh my goodness, just a moment. With the planner video, using a kit from Joyful Planning that my friend Daniela had sent over to me. And I've been hoarding this for a little while. Um, but I always like to use a cottage kit like this in the summer. This is very reminiscent to me of Cape Cod. And I've spent some time there. Yeah. I do apologize. I know I sound rough. I have a lingering cough. I never got sick. I just got a cough. So I'm a little fatigued, but I'm always tired. So what else is new? I went with a true scatter pattern for this one. I don't know if I like visually how it turned out on the second half of the week, but I liked it on the first half of the week. It looked really nice. And this was a pretty chill week. Nothing in particular happened. It was, I don't know, nothing too big. And yeah. So aside from having to figure out some things in the kit that I wasn't really anticipating figuring out, like headers and bottom washi, I really, really, really love the artwork here. Very simple and understated, but powerful and effective. And I really like it. Nothing makes me happier than the ocean and water, being near water. So it soothes the soul and I am here for it. Now, I did use the strips of the bottom washi to put down at the bottom, but the three long strips, it just weren't doing it for me. So I did end up pulling in a little bit later the Simply Gilded washi. And I used this gray that I've been like desperate to use. My issue was a lot of the other grays that I had gold foil, and I'm not super duper interested in gold foil at the moment. This kit really spoke silver foil to me. I mean, I guess I could see it with the with the gold accents, but I prefer silver in this spread. It feels a little bit blasphemous doing this when Christmas is literally 2 days away, but I really wanted to get this video filmed and up with you and start on my back planning process. It is December the 23rd today, and I filmed this on December the 22nd. It is a one taker, so you'll have to apologize. You'll have to apologize. You'll have to excuse me, accept my apologies. I just wanted to get it done, and because I've pulled all the stickers, which took me an extraordinarily long time to do, yeah, here we are. And one of the reasons that it took me so long to pull all the stickers was because of the Canada Post backlog. Oh my goodness, how did that affect you? Work was so exhausting to deal because I'm not telling you the industry that I work in, but I do work in an industry and we have government oversight and we are overseen by a financial institution, and they said, hey, if you haven't like gotten these letters out or readdressed these letters in this particular amount of time, they all need to be readdressed and resent. And then that just continued for 2 weeks until the end of the strike, or they were mandated back to work. Oh yeah, I did switch out the full box here for the one at the bottom just because I really wanted to bring that pop of red in. I think it really added to this kit. Anywho, so by the time that I was done, because normally my days are very busy, but not so busy that I can't take just a couple of minutes to like get myself in order, maybe pull a couple of stickers here and there if I need like 2 minutes to give my mental break. I didn't have time for that for about a month. So I intended on being further than this. I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but on the very bright side, lots of planning to come, and that's exciting. Now, originally, when I pull in the headers that I'm about to pull in, and I chose some from the Prairie Planner because I've got lots of different headers from there, I really felt like they didn't match, but now looking at it in hindsight, they do. They bring that pop of vibrance that's in the boat sale on Saturday. Sorry, I'm taking another sip of coffee. I didn't realize how rough I sounded. I didn't think I sounded that rough, but I think I do. Anyway, In case you're ever wondering why I buy so many different types of glitter headers, this is why. This is why. Now, those two glitter headers at the bottom of the sheet do look the same on camera, but the one that I ended up choosing is a little bit different. And it really just, I don't know, I like it. Otherwise, the spread just looks a little bit washed out. But I didn't need to pull in any extenders. I probably could have, but I didn't need to, so it was fine. And then, as I said, I pulled in some Simply Gilded washi at the bottom. And I don't know if I did that on camera or off camera, so we'll see what happens. We're going on this adventure together. Even though it was just yesterday that I filmed this, I am very tired. Yeah, okay, so there are the headers. What's next, Alex? Me putting the headers back, by the way. This delay, couldn't have done it off camera. No, I definitely did choose the Simply Gilded washi, and I will move up the planner in just 1 second. It feels like I've forgotten how to use a planner and how to film, so we're just getting into this all together. This really isn't that much of the good stuff. I just want to get into the day by day, because that's sort of the important part. But it took me almost no time to lay down. And if you do want to see the completed spread, you can go check it out on my Instagram once you see this video. Honestly, I just lost my willpower to fill in the spread. Doing this, the video before I sped it up was about 23 minutes. And then pulling in the stickers, choosing everything, it took probably another 20 minutes, so 45 minutes. And then I have to fill it in. So let's get into the day by day, because really, if you're like me and you're nosy, you want to know what happened. So on Monday, I packed and tidied at the cottage. I used an Olivia and a packing icon from Prairie Plans. And then, excuse me, a leftover car icon just to note that we drove home from the cottage that day. When we got home, the boys were on one. They were just grumpy, not happy. My little guy hit his terrible twos very early. But you know what? My big guy did too. Then we set them outside to play for a little while, and I harvested my peas, and that script and the icon is the Olivia. The washing machine at the bottom is leftover, and then, I don't know what I used for outdoor play. I used, an emoji just to note that the boys were on one. On Tuesday, I had to work in the office, so I brought in this leftover blue computer. I don't know what shop it's from, but it looks familiar. Then I used a Maru to note that I did my hair and my makeup for the office, and then I used another Maru, like a paper and milk sticker, just to know that I got Chinese for lunch this day. And then I did my hair and I watched Wimbledon that evening, and then for some reason, it was a nightmare bedtime with my kiddo. I used an emoji for that. And then I pulled in another Sweet Tea Sticker Co. Filming icon just to know that I had my July kit lineup go live. On Wednesday, I worked from home, and I did daycare drop off that day for both of the boys, which I believe I just pulled in from the kit, seems like. And then I went for a lunchtime walk, trying to get some steps in. And then I went to Shoppers and I fed my starter, and it was swim class for my kiddo, his first swim class, because in summer program, once your kid hits a certain age, they do swimming at the daycare, which is, I think, fantastic. I love that. So I just used a pair of swim shorts from the Prairie Planner. Moving on to Thursday. On Thursday, I worked from home again. I think I just pulled in another one of those laptops. I did daycare drop-off, which was uneventful. And then I harvested my peas from my garden, which I really enjoy my Sweet Tea Sticker Co combo for that. Then in the afternoon, I started my sourdough process. I used an emoji that was a bit frustrated. It is a bit of a tedious process to start. I had gone to Starbucks on my walk home from daycare that day, which was nice. And then I deep cleaned my upstairs bathroom. Then I did a little bit of a workout that afternoon, and I did some like reverse planks. So this Fox and Cactus girl was good. And then I just pulled in my autumn planner to note that I pulled stickers, and then I filmed. On Friday, daycare drop off and work from home. I don't know. I just felt like switching it up. And I pulled in that green because there are some greens in the kit, so it's nice to have just a little pop of it sometimes. And then I watered the whole garden. It was very dry, so it needed a good water. And then I harvested my garlic this day, and I'm obsessed with garlic, so very nice. Then I did a voiceover, and I baked some my sourdough, and then my kiddo had soccer, and I used a Fox and Pip icon for that, and the custom script is from Sweet Tea Sticker Co. On Saturday, I was so tired, I could not wake up for the life of me, so I used that Mom Boss emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then we had outdoor play for a couple of hours. It was very hot, so it was nice. And then my littlest and I took a nap together, so that was really lovely. And then I had a dance party with the boys, and I thought I had just not put an icon, but I don't have any music notes icons. I'm pretty sure I bought them, though. So I don't know where they could have gone. I've checked everywhere. So I just drew some in because I thought that'd be pretty cute. My kids and I had a dance party. And then we ended up going to Costco. So that Fox and Cactus pastel girl is perfect. And then that evening I watched RuPaul in bed, and I pulled some stickers. And then my husband and I caught up after the week. And on Sunday, I went out early in the morning. I did a 5.65 kilometer walk run, just training a little bit. And then we took the kids to the beach. My littlest hated it. He hates texture on his feet. He also doesn't like grass. And then we took them to the splash pad next to the beach, which was a big success. Loved it until my big guy slipped and wiped out, and he got really, really bad road rash because of the textured stuff that they use so that kids don't slip. But it's okay. He ended up being okay. And then I took a nap on this day too, and I watched more RuPaul's Drag Race, and then, as always, I did laundry, and that is just a leftover. So that's how the week turned out, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Toodles!